I'm going to teach you the two things that every Porsche Boxster and Cayman owner needs to know about their cars, even if they don't do their own oil changes. And if you like do-it-yourself projects and more information about your Porsche, why don't you hit the subscribe button down below and follow along on this channel. Thanks, guys. Okay, first things first. If your battery ever dies, you're going to need to be able to get access to your front trunk in order to get a jump start or to change batteries. And if you can't get that to happen, I'm going to show you how to get into your trunk. Underneath your footwell, where your fuses are, there's a panel. You pull it, and at the bottom you're going to see a red peg, and you're going to pull it out. There it is right there. And simply pull it out. It has a piece of copper wrapped on it right there. Grab the jumper cables or the jump box and attach the positive lead to that pin, and then that will give you enough power to pop your trunk so you can get in and replace the battery. The second thing you need to know is how to get access to your motor. Say you're out in some rural part of the country and you have to have your Boxster towed to the local shop, and the mechanic opens up your back lid. Yep, no motor. He thinks it's one of those Porsches that have a motor up front. Opens your front lid, no motor there. He scratches his head wondering what the heck to do. Show him this procedure so you can get back on the road. Okay guys, get in your car, turn your ignition on, and then pull up on your brake handle. Next thing you want to do is pop open that latch above your head, swing it all the way forward. Next, hit the button on the dash, and away it goes. And it will open up to about the 8-inch mark. Let me kind of show you from this angle here. Watch, it's only a little bit. You don't need to go all the way down. Up and about right there. Just where that back clamshell is all the way up in its most position. Here's another view from the driver's seat, just to kind of give you an idea of the distance that you need. And then one last view here, just to see it's about halfway up. Okay, next we need to unclip the back of the convertible top from the car. If you just look on both sides, you'll see these little plastic clips. Just grab a hold of that bar that runs across there and just simply push right down, and off it will come. Do that to the other side as well. Next, we need to find the tension wire that keeps the back of the convertible top taut when it's up. And you'll find a black wire running right here on both sides. Just follow it down. You're going to get to where the black wire becomes a metal ball joint. And all you can do is just grab it and twist it, and it'll pop right off. Here's another view. Go straight down, find it, and just simply twist, and boom, there it is. She's off. Go ahead and do that on both sides of the car. Next, the old Boxster karate chop on that plastic window, so that way you can bend it up. You don't wrinkle or damage the plastic. Once that's out of the way, we'll turn our attention to removing the carpet and the storage box or speaker box, depending on if you have that for your model year of Boxster. There's 4 little plastic turn tabs. You just reach in, grab them, and twist them, and they will unlock themselves. The ones on top, if you have a speaker box or a storage compartment, they actually pull out. So just pull those out and put them off to the side. Then just lift up after you have all 4 out, and your speaker box comes out with the top 2 that you pulled out, and then the actual carpet piece, just lift it up as well, and out it comes. And there you can see the metal tray or metal cover for the engine. Alright, let's get this carpet piece out, which also has a foam dampening on it, out of our way so we can get to the bolts that hold down the metal top. There are 5 of them, 3 across the top and 2 across the bottom. Again, just turn them, you're going to hear them pop open. Just make your way around, twist them, get that, and turn, and good. And they'll kind of spin. That's when you know it's dislodged. Let's get rid of this final one up here on top. So with all 5 undone, you should be able to pull up on that and just lift out the engine cover. It's pretty simple. It's aluminum. It's not heavy at all. Just a bit awkward for the size. Next, here it is, the beautiful M96 motor that's in our 986 Boxsters. There's the air filter, the simple clip right there. You can pull that out on the tray. This is your power steering fluid. And over here you have your air motor air pump, and also the AOS can be seen. Now, if you're not going to do anything else but just change your air filter and do some service work like that, you're done. But if you're going to get in there and replace an AOS or do other work, I suggest you pull these little tabs off on the bottom of the hinges for the clamshell, and that way you can move that clamshell out of the way to give yourself more room to get in there and work. You don't have to keep ducking underneath the clamshell. You just pull a tab and pop both sides, pop them off the nut there, and just push it forward. And then to keep this thing from smacking the head, take a small screwdriver, line the holes up on one side, and shove that sucker in there. And that way you don't have to worry about the clamshell bopping you on the head when you're working on the car. Okay, so let's take a look at the engine real quick here. That's it. Now, if you need to get to the belts, you're going to have to move the cover plate on the front of the motor. So if you push your seats back, you can get in there. There's usually 5 little screw tabs that you can take off. Mine is missing all of them. So just go ahead and remove those and lift up on that carpet, and it will expose that silver backing plate there to the drive belt. And that also gives you access to the alternator and water pump and power steering. So there's several bolts all the way around the perimeter. Just take a 10mm socket and get in there and loosen those up and remove them. The ones on the outside edges are little bolts or screws that will come out. The 2 middle ones, this one right here and the one next to it, those are nuts. So the studs will stay into the car there. So remember that when you go to pull this out. Next, reach in, grab it, and just lift out. And there she is. There's the front of the motor. And now you know the 2 things that every Porsche Boxster and Cayman owner should know: how to get to their battery when their battery's dead, and how to get to their engine on the top or the front access panel. Thanks guys for watching. Appreciate it. Talk to you soon.